Welcome everyone to another stunning mountain creek in Idaho that I don't know anything about. All I know is that I scoped it out on Google Maps and I just drove across it and it looks pretty darn good. I'm thinking I'm gonna fish it with about a 9-foot or 270 centimeter rod. And the rod we're gonna do it with is this weird thing that I bought off of Amazon for like $20. Should be interesting. Let's get the gear ready and get to fishing. Okay, I just put a 9-foot line on here and I'll put a picture of the fly. It's a brown yarn-bodied fly with white hackle and kind of a tan or khaki thread head. Guys, this rod is terrible. I've done some practice casting and it's just real bad. It's extremely stiff. Very, very stiff. I'm gonna do a couple of casts below the bridge here. We don't have a ton of daylight left. The sun is about to go down behind that ridge. So I'll fish for maybe an hour. This rod is so bad. I don't know if I can catch fish with this. I mean, it's the stiffest rod I've ever fished with, I think. It literally feels like fishing with a broomstick. I mean, it does have some bend in it. You can see it like this, but yikes. Got a really nice looking pool right here. Yeah, it's so hard to cast the fly. I can say with confidence, this rod is not worth even $20. Huh, weird there are no fish in there, okay. Let's make our way upstream. It's a beautiful creek. It's more overgrown than a lot of the streams I fished, but we still have a nice good channel down the middle here. Man, every cast with this thing is just supremely unpleasant. Let's see if it can bow and arrow cast. Yeah? No issues there, really. Push on! We got one! What is it? Come back! Yes! That's actually a pretty chunky rod, or a pretty chunky fish. I mean, it's also a chunky rod, but... Okay, this looks like a West Slope cutthroat trout, maybe? These tend to look, at first glance, like rainbow trout, but they're a little bit more golden, and then this guy in particular has a slash mark, has the cutthroat slash. Check it out. Nice fish. I wasn't expecting to catch cutthroat in here, so it's just a guess that these are West Slopes. If they're not, I'll put what they actually are on the screen here. I mean, this rod works. I can cast it. I can get it to be generally where I want it to go, the fly. It's just unpleasant to use. In case I didn't make that abundantly clear already. You know what, guys? This is more overgrown than I thought it would be. I know from flying the drone that it does clear up several hundred yards that way, but I know it's also clear below where I started. So I think I'm gonna exit the stream here, hike back to the start, keep hiking downstream, and then start fishing again down there where it's more open. This rod is just a little bit too long for in here. Okay, let's try this again. Somehow the fly came off while I was hiking down here, and I didn't want to spend the time to tie on new tippet and a new fly. So I just tied on a new fly, but the result is that I only have about a foot of tippet on here, which is a little bit light. It's a little bit less than what I would prefer. The good news is that I can just blame it on the short tippet if I don't catch anything. Perfect. I don't know how many Tenkara rods I've owned or fished at this point. It's got to be 60 or 70. And I think this might, this might be the worst one. Oh, there's a snake. There's a snake right there. Do you see it? Look at that guy. Yeah, almost stepped right on him. I like snakes, they're cool. As long as they don't bite me. Oh, gosh. Do you see that? The line went so tight, so suddenly. Oh, there it was again. Why aren't I connecting? Darn it. Oh, okay, there's, oh my gosh. These are violent strikes. What is that? It's like there's a little shark in there. There we go. Oh, get on. Nope. Okay. Well, that wasn't pretty. Okay, this looks like a rainbow trout. Man, they just hammered that fly. Look at that. See ya, buddy. That was crazy. Surely there's a fish somewhere in here. Right? Oh, fish on. Come here. Got him. What is it? Looks like a cutthroat again. Sweet. Look at that beautiful fish. See ya, buddy. Okay. We've got a couple of pretty good looking areas. We have a couple of currents coming down on either side of these boulders over here. Let's fish to the left of this left current first. Anything in here? No. How about between the two currents? This looks like the best spot. Between this current on the left and that one on the right. Nice pocket of calm water below the boulders here. Why is there not a fish? Oh, there is! Got him. Yes! We're getting it done. We're putting in work. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I think that's a bull trout, guys. That was not expected. I've never caught a bull trout in this part of Idaho. I knew they were here, but I've never caught one. Look at that. Reminiscent of a brook trout, but not. Cool, I can't believe it. 3 species in here. Ooh, I just saw a fish. Just saw a fish at the head of this pool. Got him. Yes! Looks like another cutthroat. Beautiful native fish. Beautiful. See ya, buddy. These are gorgeous fish, these cutthroat. I think I'm just about done here. Again, it is getting darker. I need to go find a place to camp. So we'll fish for a few more minutes, see if we can get something else out of here. Fish on. Man, these are chunky fish in here. These cutthroat especially. Ow. Look at that football. See ya, buddy. And one thing that I feel kind of bad about for people is that, you know, someone might buy this and think that this is what all Tenkara rods are like, or any other of a number of cheap Tenkara rods or Tenkara rods. Like, I don't want someone to buy this rod and think that Tenkara sucks because this rod sucks, you know? And so that's why I'm not necessarily a fan of recommending that people get super cheap rods as their first rods. Like, get the best rod you can afford. And if you don't like it, you can end up selling it and you won't lose too much money. Whereas if you buy a rod like this, you can't resell this. Like, who's gonna buy this? No one, because it's a bad rod and they shouldn't buy it. Surprised there's not a fish in here. Oh, man. I surprise myself sometimes. There was a fish in there. Whoa, this is a rainbow. Nice. See ya, buddy? Yes! Another one, next cast. And these are big fish. Look at this thing. Look at it fight. Oh! Yes! Wow! It's a 12-inch rainbow trout. Look at that. Oh no, it's a cutthroat. It's got the cutthroat slash. Or maybe it's a cut bow. I don't know. You get into these waters that have both rainbows and cutthroat, and you know, there's probably a mix of both in each fish you catch. Oh! Next cast! Much smaller, but hey, I'll take it. Beautiful fish. Looks like another cutthroat. I mean, it looks like a rainbow, but it has that cutthroat slash. Okay, I think that's the last one here. It's getting dark. And that was fish number 9, I think. Unbelievably, with this terrible rod and in this creek that I didn't think had too many fish in it. Unbelievable. And 3 species? Man. Ah, I love it. Now how do I get out of here? How do I get back to my car? Ah. What a fun little adventure this was. Terrible rod notwithstanding. You know, I would love to be able to make a video where I go buy a $5 rod, I fish with it, it blows my mind, it's the best rod ever. I tell you guys to never buy an expensive rod and to only buy this $5 rod. Unfortunately, it usually doesn't work that way. Usually the more expensive rods are better, and this one, unfortunately, is not an exception to that rule. But we still caught 9 fish. I had a great time. Mostly cutthroat trout, and again, I think they're West Slope cutthroats. Maybe some rainbows in there, and then that wild card was that solitary bull trout. I was not expecting that, but it's always fun to catch those guys. They're, you know, relatively rare, and so I always feel lucky when I catch one. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite part was. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one.